This is the first time French companies have faced trial for involuntary manslaughter following an air crash, and it's the crash that changed the face of civil aviation and pilot training, with these pictures showing what was left of flight AF447. The plane took off from Rio de Janeiro on the 31st of May 2009, bound for the French capital, Paris. As the aircraft flew out over the Brazilian coast and into a storm, speed monitoring sensors on the outside of the plane froze over, causing the pilots to fly blind before the aircraft plunged into the ocean. Days later, these images made headlines around the world as debris from the doomed flight was discovered floating in the sea. Bodies of the deceased were repatriated so grieving families could lay their loved ones to rest. But it wasn't until 2 years later that more of the wreckage, including the black box flight recorder, was located using remote-controlled submarines. It was found on the ocean floor at a depth of 3,900 metres. Now, victims' families will have a chance for justice. Both Air France and Airbus were charged during an inquiry into the crash, with both companies denying criminal negligence, saying the fatal accident was due to pilot error. The case was dropped in 2019, but outrage from the families of those who died saw a Paris court overturn that decision last year, leading to this trial going ahead. Despite these new proceedings, many of those who lost their loved ones don't believe the trial will achieve much.
I expected justice, but I'm sure that justice will not come because besides having spent a long time, the directors of the company have changed and the current director won't be arrested. That's why I'm sure that justice is unjust. I don't believe in French justice.
If found criminally responsible, Airbus and Air France face fines of around €225,000, with the trial set to wrap up early December. Sarah Coates, CGTN, Paris.